Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by our co-host Kyle Harding. Kyle, how you doing tonight? How you feeling about this Powder Puff game here?
Fantastic. The senior girls are definitely pulling out a W tonight. They're definitely getting busy out there. They got the plays drawn up. They know what they're doing.
Who do you think a key player is going to be here tonight for the senior squad?
Definitely the QB, Emma Black. She's gonna throw them balls.
What do you think we're going to be seeing tonight? You think we're going to be running the ball a lot? We're going to be throwing a lot? What do you think?
Yeah, based on previous Powder Puffs, I think that we're gonna be running the ball a lot. But I don't know. Our QB can throw the ball a lot, so I think we'll have some throwing plays in there and get busy.
Absolutely. We'll be excited to hear some sideline coverage from you and me as well. Stay tuned as we get more interviews from our senior girls and our senior captains.
Here I am with coaches Luke Laxton and Will Boda and the class of 2023 to juniors. How are you boys feeling tonight?
I'm feeling really good, I think the girls got it, and I think we're really confident,
Yeah, definitely confidence. I mean, the girls were able to get out there. We were an hour before us going at 5 to Oakview. I mean, we couldn't get in here till 6, and they were willing to go to Oakview at 5 in the cold and get themselves ready for the game.
Is there any worries about the talk that seniors are giving you this week, thinking that they'll smack you guys and run over you guys?
Well, we heard about all the threats, Emma Black with her long dimes, and I think we're really confident with our defense. I think we can stop them.
Just stick to the game plan. That's all we got to do. Right? Play our game. That's how we win.
So coming into that underdogs, what is the game plan to beat these seniors?
Just play hard and play fast and have fun.
Mindset. Don't let the seniors rattle us.
And there you go from coaches Luke Laxton and Will Boda.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with both senior coaches, Mr. Riley Thurston and Joe Bilodeau. Guys, how are we feeling about this game tonight?
Fantastic. I mean, great weather, great time to be alive,
You can say great. All I heard was junior smack talk the entire week, all right? My girls are ready to play right now, but they're going to have fun, all right? All the juniors going try hard. We're relaxed. We're chilling. We got in the bag.
Who do you think some of our key players are going to be here tonight on the senior squad?
I mean, obviously, Emma Black, an amazing athlete. Unfortunately, Olivia McGee will only be our kicker tonight, not our wide receiver, but we got Krista Russo, Anna Rossi, a lot of great people out there, Riley Axelrod, just a lot of big bodies who can get it done,
Who do you think some of our key players are going to be tonight here, Joe?
Definitely Gigi, Emma Black, running back core, and some of the wide receivers, although we're missing our first string. But that's no problem because my girls are ready to go. We got them all in, every single one, and they know what they're doing.
Absolutely. Do you guys think the cold's going to affect the girls any here tonight?
No shot. It's, control the controllables. This just doesn't matter. We love playing in this weather. We were expecting rain, and we were very excited for it. Going to have a nice mud bowl, but, we're feeling good right now.
There's Malia Acevedo, Kelly Levingood, Jaden Kelly, Nat McGivern. How are your girls feeling tonight?
We are very pumped up, adrenaline rushing, ready to win with the winning mindset, and first to the ball. We're just so excited. We're going to win.
We are so excited. We're just ready to go out there and play and dominate on both ends.
There's a lot of energy in the air, and I think we're all really, really excited and just ready to get out there and play.
We're so pumped up. I mean, I think it's a great advantage that none of us have experience in Powder Puff this year. They didn't have a game last year. We never had a game, so I think we're all ready to get a shutout.
I'm here with the 5-star wide receiver, Anna Rossi. What do you think the final score is going to be in today's match?
I'm thinking 21-7. I think so.
And finally, who do you think is going to be the key player for the seniors this year?
Ellie Goldberg.
Thank you so much.
And with Lady Juniors, Lexi Yeager and Ace Roberts. Lexi, what do you think you guys are going to do tonight's game?
I think we're very prepared for this game, and I think we're going to come out here, and I think we're going to dominate.
Ace, what do you think the outcome is going to be in this game?
I think it's an overall domination of them.
I'm joined by assistant coach Nick. Nick, how you feeling about the game tonight?
I'm confident. I'm confident in our ability to play football on both sides of the ball, and we're just a bunch of winners.
Now, how have you guys been running practices? Have you been working the girls hard or barely working the girls?
They've been working hard. We've came a long way since the beginning, to say the least.
Absolutely. Who do you think some of your key players are in this senior squad?
Definitely key player on the offensive side of the ball would be Emma Black, quarterback, dual threat athlete right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by our quarterback, Miss Emma Black. Emma, how you feeling about the game tonight?
Feeling great. We're ready.
Feeling good? Yeah. Feeling good? You guys been running good plays, plays?
Definitely. We're ready. We're down.
Are you confident in your team?
Yeah, hell yeah. We're
can't curse. We're ready, though. We're ready. Yeah, definitely.
What do you think we're going to be looking for from the juniors?
They're fast, but we're also fast, too. I mean, they got a lot of fast girls, but so do we. And they're doubting that, but we'll bring it.
Shay McKenna, Dan Morrell, how you doing, boys?
Good. How are you, Joe?
All good, sir.
Good. How are you, Joey?
So, Shay, what do you expect out of our offense tonight?
Our offense, I think we're going to be able to dominate the ball on the ground, and then we're going to be able to open it up through the air.
Dan, what do you think about our defense tonight?
I feel like our defense is well prepared for the coverage and their quarterback being able to throw, and I feel like we're going to get the job done today.
Hurriama Junior head coach Corey Bagava. Corey, you guys just went through your warm-ups. It's 10 minutes till game time. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling great. The girls are confident. I mean, they look ready. Our warm-up went really well, so we're prepared.
Any challenges you think the seniors are going to give you? Obviously, they're still talking smack right now and all week. What do you think you're going to see from them tonight?
I feel like they're going to try to throw the ball all over the field, and in recent years, that's never worked. You got to dominate in the run game. That's exactly what we're going to go out there and do. Our defensive backs are ready to cover the pass. I'm expecting 3 interceptions from us tonight and 28-0 by half.
There you go, our head coach from the juniors, Corey Bagava. Let's go, juniors.
I'm here with Maddie, the running back, and Jenna, the wide receiver. How do you think the cold is going to affect you guys in tonight's game?
We're using it as like advantage because everyone else is going to be cold, but we're ready to go.
We are ready to go. We ain't ever going to get cold. We're ready. We got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by Jada and Camille. Girls, how are we feeling going into this Powder Puff game tonight?
Amazing. We're going to win.
Really pumped up.
Yep.
How do you think the seniors are going to perform with it being a little chilly outside?
I think we're going to do fine. I think we're going to be bundled up, and since we're going to be moving fast and moving a lot, I think that will pull through with the weather.
Yeah, a lot of us are covered.
Brady, how do you feel about the game tonight?
I think the juniors have a great chance to win. We've been practicing hard, and I think we're going to win. That's it.
Great answer. What do you feel about these seniors? All week they've been talking smack. They think that they're going to lose to juniors. What do you think about that?
I think they're overrated. I think they have a good chance to win, but they really don't. They have no chance. We're working way harder than them, and we have everything we need to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here with Mr. Ryan Harris, our offensive coordinator. Ryan, how you feeling about tonight?
Feeling great, feeling really confident. The girls are ready to go.
Now, your offense, what are we going to be looking for key-wise? Offensive players, either offensive plays. What are you thinking?
Key player is going to be quarterback Emma Black. She's a captain. She has a great arm. She can run the ball. And, yeah, that's pretty much the highlight of the offense.
Now, I checked the weather before I came here today, and it was a little chilly out. I didn't layer properly, but how do you think the cold is going to affect this game tonight?
You know what? I think it's going to be fine. You know, there's no rain. It's not that muddy, so it's going to be all right.
It's not muddy at all. I think that we're going to be fine. It's just a little cold, but I think everyone's bundled up enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by the one, the only, the West Everett High School Eagle. Eagle, how you feeling about this game tonight? You feeling like the seniors are going to win, pull through a dub? How do you feel about the juniors? How do you feel about them? Nah, Eagle's not a fan of the juniors. Do you think we're going to win the seniors? Do you think we're going to win tonight? All right, give me a good fly. Give me a good fly, buddy. Give me a good fly. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the West Everett Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by our behind-the-scenes crew of Jack Harverson, Ryan Whitehouse, Colin Reeves, and Matt Skarupa. How you guys feeling about this game here at Powder Puff 2021?
I think it's going to be a good game tonight. I think it's going to be a good game.
Seniors definitely going to win, but it's going to be close. I am hopeful. I will say that.
Football!
So, are you guys excited to be running behind the scenes? You guys excited? You guys hyped to be back? I know you guys did the football live streams. Is this any different from that?
It's not actually a live stream because of the charity aspect of it all, but we'll be recording and editing a bit, and it'll come out in a couple days.
Yeah, it's going to be a very clean production and should be out in a couple days. I'm the lucky one. I get to stay inside, so.
We are in the sky as usual with on the drone, so it is exciting. It'll be fun.
Football!
That's our behind-the-scenes crew. We'll have more for you guys when we get back. I am joined here by Olivia and Krista. Ladies, how are we feeling about this game tonight before the game?
I'm very confident.
Me too. I think the energy is good.
What do you think we're going to be looking for, like, key-wise, like key players, key plays, stuff like that?
I think we have multiple key players, but yeah, there's multiple people who are going to shine tonight, and it's going to be the little things that are going to make us win.
I think Emma needs to perform good, and I think she will. And I also think Gigi is going to run the ball, and Liv's going to catch some good ones.
Yeah!
All right, we're out here at Powder Puff 2021. You know the vibes. We got seniors versus juniors. You know, who do you think is gonna win tonight, seniors or juniors?
Listen, my shorty's gonna take care of it. I know what they do. They built for this. They built for this. Come on, what you got?
Built for it.
Obviously, the seniors are winning. You know, we came here to show up. We came here to show out. That's how it is.
Yeah, definitely big dub for the seniors.
Listen, they ain't sleep last night. They was telling me they ain't sleep. They was up all night. They ready for this. They was drinking Bangs, energy drinks, Monsters. They are
everything. They're awake. They're ready.
Listen, they ready. Just know that they ready.
Who do you think is gonna be the star player for our seniors?
Listen. Shout out my girl, Krista. She's gonna blow them apart, yeah. She's gonna be Odell out there. You feel me? Game over.
Odell.
You know, I don't think there's really going to be a star player, but we have a great head coach, Riley Thurston, as we can see with the amazing outfit. He's obviously one of the best coaches to come through the senior class through West Everett High School. I mean, we do have a good look at Emma Black. She's a great runner, has a great arm, I've heard. So it's looking good for her.
Listen, my boy's single, so hit him up. Follow him on the gram. You feel me?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, does it feel good to be back. Powder Puff 2021. Back with my main man, Mr. Morrell.
It doesn't get any better than this, Mr. Panch. I'll tell you that right now.
I couldn't sit still at home on the way back. Like I said to you earlier, my wife said as I was eating a tuna fish sandwich, "What are you reading?" And I said, "Just studying Powder Puff rosters."
I will tell you what, the energy level for this game is like none other. And we have had some intense games of Powder Puff, but after a 1-year layoff, I'll tell you what, the intensity and the excitement in the building, it's like nothing I've felt before.
I couldn't agree more. Coming off 295.
We got smoke. We got smoked. The juniors came out and smoked. I mean, do we need to say anything else?
I saw the grounds crew cut the grass 6 different times today just to get it ready. Came off 295 with the lights glowing at West Everett High School, and boy, did it feel good. The temperature is right, exactly where we want to be.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Panch, tonight's game is all about ball control and who can take advantage and seize the moment. I think the juniors on paper have the better squad. The last time that we had Powder Puff was the class of 2020, who won back-to-back Powder Puffs for the first time in Powder Puff history. And this team reminds me a lot of that team. Athleticism, speed, and a whole lot of attitude.
The roster top to bottom is fantastic. Like you said, if you looked at both rosters right now, you'd say this game's going to be a blowout. But as we've come to learn, teams tend to get too cute in the Powder Puff game. And you and I both know it's about getting the ball to the outside, into speed, not trying to throw the ball too many times, and grabbing flags.
It's funny you say that because you got a senior squad that all they want to do is throw the football. They play with no tight end. They have no interest in a run game. It seems like all they want to do is sling the rock around the field. Going to be tough to do in the 35-degree weather with a wind that is a little sneaky tonight.
Oh, the ball's going to be slippery. I don't care how big your hand is, but I do think that plays a role as well. You can't get your hand around the ball. You're not going to be able to throw it. And like you and I both know, balls up in the air, bad things happen. There's some juniors looking to pick a ball off tonight.
Oh, no doubt. And here's what I love about the juniors, a kicking game. Brady Clark, all-South Jersey kicker and punter for our football squad, is their kicking coach. And I'll tell you what, before the game today, they were drilling kicks left and right.
It was right as I showed up. You said, what, 28? It was good, hitting some kicks. I love that they're working on that facet of the game. It's shown to be crucial in Powder Puff football.
All right, can't wait. As soon as we get through this national anthem this evening, we'll rock it right back here at Powder Puff 2021. Buckle up.
Stand bright
is the national anthem to kick things off as the class of 2022 will battle the class of 2023 in a powder puff showdown. The captains walking to the center of the field for the coin toss.
Mr. Bench, here's my keys to victories that I got for you tonight. For the senior class, number one, it's clear as day. Head coach Riley Thurston made it clear in our Powder Puff Media Day. They want to sling the rock. So the wide receiver core, who's tall and athletic, made up of Olivia McGee, Anna Rossi, Ellie Goldberg, Kate Kerr, and others. They need to make the most of their opportunities when the ball's in the air tonight. And any 50-50 ball has to be there. As their coaching staff, the seniors, if it's working, keep doing it. As you stated in the opening, sometimes in Powder Puff we tend to get a little too cute and get in our way. Challenge the opposing staff to make adjustments throughout the game and stop what you're doing well. And finally, for the seniors, have one trick play that you know is going to hit that can swing the momentum at any moment.
Have to have something in case you fall behind early or, like you said, to change momentum. We've done this too many years in a row to not understand, though, that this game is usually won inside out. You start pounding the ball up the middle, get those DNs to bite, and then all of a sudden the speed on the outside and you're into open space making things happen. I'll be curious to see how this passing offense that the seniors are presenting is going to work on a cold night like this.
Absolutely. And on the junior side of the rock, keys to victory, win the special teams game. We mentioned that earlier. Luke Laxton, special teams coordinator and connoisseur, I'm sure has them prepared to do some things in the special teams game that the seniors won't be ready for. Ball control, ball control, ball control. If you can play keep away and keep the senior offense off the field, do it. And lastly, on paper, this linebacking core, this four-backer core is one of the best we've ever seen. McGivern, Gismondi, DeCesar, and Acevedo at the four-backer spot. That's a lot of speed. That's a lot of attitude. They need to play like they're the best four-backers that we've ever seen in Powder Puff history.
It's an interesting junior squad. On paper, like I said, it may be one of the strongest lineups you and I have ever seen. And I think in true Mr. Morrell fashion, the juniors are going to have to live by doing your job, not trying to do too much, not trying to be a hero, understanding that you have multiple weapons on offense and defense. Can you get everyone involved on offense, or do you just continue to feed the hot hand? I think they may struggle to see who they actually want to give the ball to with the talent that's on that roster.
So the junior class, assisted by the sophomores, won the coin toss, not via coin toss, but via toiletry drive this week. Great job by the class of 23 and 24 working with each other, and that earned them the right to decide whether they want to receive the ball, kick the ball, or defer. I didn't see the...
I did not either. It looks like Liv McGee's out there trying to work some magic, see if she could swing that in her direction. I gotta believe the juniors want the ball. This isn't like a traditional high school football game where you want to kind of see what your opponent has. If I'm the juniors, you want to take the ball and you want to put up some numbers right away.
Absolutely. I did have an opportunity to speak to head coach Riley Thurston of the seniors pregame, asking him where the kicking tee was for the seniors. Didn't have one, so they've been kicking it off the dirt all week long. That could be an issue.
I don't even know what to say to that, but I guess if the ground is hard enough and you've got the skilled players to do it, then by all means kick off the ground.
Right off the bat, we special teams issues out of the gate.
Personnel issues never good. You don't send the right message running on and off the field right now.
I'll tell you, I'm fired up already. How do you not? I mean, special teams game is 1/3 of the game. That's an area that needs as much attention as offense or defense side of the ball. And have penalties or issues or confusion in the special teams game, that will cost you.
I mean, unless they're playing some type of rope-a-dope right now, there's definitely some confusion on the senior side initially, whereas the juniors came out and knew exactly where to line up. Liv McGee kicks the ball off. Wow, fielded on the run by Malia Acevedo. Good block. Flag ripped and down at the 36. Impressive kick.
I'll tell you what, Acevedo took that in stride and hit the edge. Almost got away with one there. The key is not to stop and look to see if your flag was pulled, but just keep going and put the onus on the officials to blow the whistle and stop it.
And remember, we are not here to critique or criticize the officials. We got an all-star crew tonight. The only thing I'm going to nitpick is let's tuck the jerseys in early and often. I don't want to deal with it. Flags need to be visible. It's the only way to play this game.
And we have been some part of bloodbaths when we can't get the flag out.
There's been some truck sticks. It's going to hurt tonight in 33-degree weather. Look at this angle.
Are you kidding me? outside zone.
Handoff to number 17.
Alexa Yeager. That's Mia. No,
we got some number changes. We'll adjust on the fly. That was, in fact, Lexi Yeager. Great call out of you. That might be, it's still 17. That's all right. We'll adjust.
Big fan. Lexi Yeager did a great job on our girls soccer team this year, who went deep into the playoffs. A number of these girls are multi-sport athletes, which is what this high school is all about.
Lexi Yeager screams competitor. We have indoor rainy day PE activities. She's not even in my PE class. She jumps on the volleyball court and she's looking to win. That tells you everything you need to know about Lexi Yeager.
I'll tell you what I don't love is the defensive alignment.
Look at this. Yeah. Great pull by number 22. Is that Krista Uruso? That is Krista Uruso, at least on our paper here.
Did you see the line? They had the nose guard right on top of the ball, and then the other two 5 yards off the ball. Giving up a big seam in the middle. Great drone shot to show you how the offensive line plays in the middle. There it is again. Looks like a 1. This would be a 1-4, and then whatever you need to get to 11. That's how many.
Interesting. I don't know what scouting report they read, but the ball's not going to be in the air a lot. You may want to move some people into the box. The shotgun snaps from the juniors. Direct snap to the QB.
That's a great play. It looks like number 49. Is that Kate Kerr, defensive end, firing in there with a tackle in the backfield. Looked like they had something going. Behind the chains now. Tough spot to be. 2nd and 11.
Kate Kerr's a dark horse in this game. Absolute monster all over the field. I would expect when the seniors get on offense, we see the ball getting into her hands a whole lot. I think she's a sleeper that the juniors may not be prepared for in terms of what she can bring to the field tonight.
No doubt. A quick shout out to our now 10-time ACC championship marching band who's got their pep squad here tonight bringing the heat.
The beauty of the pep squad is just know that they showed up on their own just to be here to support the Powder Puff. This was not mandatory for them whatsoever, and look at how many of them came out to support and showcase their skills. Again, congratulations on a fantastic year. It's been amazing to see their progress as they continue to get better, which is unbelievable.
And that was an inside run right up the chute with a tackle to finish. Officials look like they're keeping the flags in their pockets tonight. It could get ugly. Great approach to the offensive line.
We got 3rd and about 3. 3rd and 3. Good snap again. Handoff to JC Gismondi. Finds the edge. She's still moving. Cut back. Great tackle by number 47. Ellie Goldberg grabbing the flag as JC tried to make the right foot cut back into the center of the field.
Clear as day, the junior squad is hell-bent on running the football and establishing a physical style of Powder Puff. They want to be every nightmare that the seniors had about them this week, and they're doing it here as they methodically move the ball down.
Every single junior coach I talked to, it was actually scary how much tape they were watching of you and I from previous Powder Puff games. They know what wins Powder Puff, and it's run the football.
And there's the first adjustment by the defense. They did, in fact, walk more people up on the line of scrimmage.
This is Jaden Kelly with the direct snap, trying to get to the edge. Good pursuit by number 22. Flag pulled in the backfield. Krista Uruso early and often.
Great lateral speed from Krista there, getting vertical for 2 steps and then turning and running flat down the line of scrimmage to make that play. I think they really just need to keep hitting it up the chute. At this point, both the ends for the seniors are playing well right now.
I do like that they're mixing in the QB keeper, but I do like the 2-back set and the misdirection handoff. I think that's where Jaden Kelly could pull that instead of just trying to go to the outside there. But Krista Uruso is showing some really good speed on the outside, and you'll need that if you want to hang in this game today.
Here they are behind the sticks again. They're not going to be able to get away with it all night long, being 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12.
Kelly takes the snap again. Ball in the wrong hand. Oh my goodness!
Whoa! Wow!
This game's about to get real physical.
Is that the triple option? That's the first true triple option that we've seen in Powder Puff history. Well executed. And you can see Coach Riley Thurston and Coach Justin Opong on the sideline trying to figure it out. If they're going triple option, that's you haven't prepared for that this week.
The triple option's hard to stop when you can tackle people. I can't imagine trying to decide if I should grab the flag or not. I'm overwhelmed with what I just saw right there. Number one, I thought Jaden Kelly was going to lose her head. Then all of a sudden she flicks the ball over. And did they get a first? Oh yeah, we were first and goal.
Did it? Yeah. And I got to give props to offense coordinator Dan Marafa.
Oh, great tackle right there. Who's that? Matty Ott, I believe, 24. Yes, Madison Ott. Big time tackle because Gismondi had a head of steam downhill. I really, really like what the juniors are putting out offensively. And as soon as I get a name on who's snapping the ball for the juniors, we've got a jersey for you for next year.
No kidding. And that's, I'll tell you what, you just saw from Matty Ott right there is really what you need to do in Powder Puff. Too many times girls want to get in front of each other and almost tackle. Just step to the side and snag a flag.
If you're not staring at hips, you're going to lose this game because it's all about where the flags are. Grab it and get out of there. Oh, our first flag of the game.
Your center is number 10, Emily Gallagher.
Emily Gallagher. Whoa. Oh, that's where we were messing up. Got you.
And I'll tell you what, this is the first flag of the night. It's a false start on the offense. And there's few things more frustrating when you move the ball down the field, put yourself in scoring position, and then make a mental error.
Oh, absolutely. Moving back inside the red zone is never good, especially in a running offensive scheme. But great job, number 10, Emily Gallagher, so far with these snaps. Because as we know, when the ball hits the ground, it is dead, and it's dead where it hits. So if these snaps are bad, they'd be losing yards every time. But right now it looks good, and Jaden Kelly doing a great job handling it.
Maybe it's the juniors' philosophy to be in second and long situations, because this is their third second and long they put themselves in.
It's almost like they want to get downhill more, and this gives them a better opportunity. The option again.
To the left. Larry Dexter Yeager, that's a touchdown.
She's in. Wow. Look at this footage as well. Incredible offensive scheme by the junior class.
Kidding me. Oh, with the team celebration, and that's what it's all about in 2021
right
Powder
there.
Puff.
Listen, there's no more flags for that. Group celebrations are allowed, and we are here for it.
What's amazing to me, Mr. Panchella, is that she can option to the left. I mean, I can't tell you how many option high school football teams we've seen that the quarterback can't option to the left.
I'm pretty sure she pitched it with her left hand, because I don't know if there's any other way, right? When you're going left as a righty.
You try to go right across your body with the right hand and almost throw it. That's how people are doing it now, because it's just easier than learning how to pitch with the left hand. But that kind of ambidextrosity is incredible.
I don't know if you've seen Jaden Kelly on a softball field, but get out of the way, all right? You don't want to be caught with one of those balls coming out of her hand.
So that is an 8-minute drive.
I'm blown away. I'm going to stay level-headed in this announcing here, but maybe the most impressive offensive drive I've seen in Powder Puff in my 8 or 9 years since I've been here.
Big time stop.
Was that 24? Anna Rossi. Looks like she came up 34. Anna Rossi came up big there to stop the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and that's a big stop, because now it's anybody's ball game. Even though you had a 7-minute and 40-second drive down the field, you couldn't capitalize. So one big play from the seniors, and it's a tie ball game.
And you know better than most, stopping an extra point is huge. I mean, that's a way to win the game right there. Now, do you kick extra points, or is it always?
It's your decision.
So you can kick. Now, if they would have scored there, they'd get the 2 points?
Yes.
Interesting.
I'll tell you what.
And we saw their kicking game before the game.
Legit.
That's where I think you kick that ball right there.
Especially going away from the scoreboard, wind at your back. The senior defensive staff has a lot of, I believe their defensive coordinator is Nick Tomasetto, and they got a lot to talk about over there on that sideline with the triple option coming out of nowhere. That is unlike any Powder Puff offense I've seen.
They may want to have one of their coaches run in and grab a whiteboard and start drawing up what that option's going to look like and who has what in terms of responsibility, because theirs are going to be, like you said, giant adjustments, letting the DN know they have a job, letting their offensive line know they have a job, and also your corners. And here we are again, the seniors still running people onto the field for their return team.
It's dead right there. Nope, it's dead right there. Ball hit the ground, should be dead.
Wow. We might have to head on down there and talk to the officials. We're playing dead ball on the ground there. But again, I am not here I'm not here. They could critique me right now as well. I am not here to do that. But,
I mean,
it's just dangerous at that point. That's the only
the
reason.
strategy, though. I mean, that's why it's got to be a dead ball, and that's why it's so important to practice special teams and powder puff, because that really should have been caught at the 25. Instead, went over the head, and the ball's at the 15. That's a 10-yard swing. I mean,
right. Whereas the juniors caught it on the fly, and they were moving upfield to get better field position. And your early MVP in this game is definitely Lexi Yeager. That was her kicking off as well. Just showcasing her whole entire skill set in the first 8 minutes of this game.
So here we are, spread offense from the seniors going into the wind on a cold night. Let's see what they come out with.
They're also going to come out of the shotgun. Just had the
definitely missing a line.
Oh boy. That's some type of special motion.
That's illegal.
Oh, they get the snap up.
Ball's dead.
Okay. No. We don't need a pile.
Somebody's got to put a leash on these juniors because it's going to get ugly here real quick.
I don't know if that was a zero blitz right there, but it looked like everyone was coming off the edge there, and it's going to be a problem.
This is the biggest drive of the game, regardless of what happens for the seniors, because on a night like tonight, if you don't get something going here offensively, now you're playing psychological warfare and praying that your team. Check out the split from the right tackle, the old 4-foot split.
That looked a little early, Mr. Official. Lexi Yeager in the backfield says no thank you to that play. I also thought the offense left early there, and still the juniors were all over it.
I just thought the play would be run to the right with the 4.5-foot split from the right tackle. Usually it's a sign they're trying to widen the defense.
I see Emma Black trying to send some people in motion. I don't quite think they know what's going on just yet. Does throw a decent ball over the head of Olivia McGee, and quickly it's third down.
Gonna be a long night. Fourth down, I believe, right?
4th and 20. You weren't lying. Ball on their own 5.
Got to punt. You bring everybody in tight.
You have to punt.
Protect. Nobody leaves till the ball's kicked, and you hope for a good punt and just to live to fight another day here.
You cannot go for it right here, or this game is going to get out of control. It's already a running clock, and we'll have to find a way to run it faster.
Good opportunity for a timeout.
Oh, no. Black back to pass. He's got McGee.
Wow. Big time catch, but she is short.
Well, we did just see what the seniors can be capable of, which is exciting because you sent a message. Maybe your punt doesn't even go that far.
Right. Yeah.
So in that sense, success for the seniors to get out of their own end zone, but now you have to make adjustments on defense without any time to talk to your coaching staff.
That is one philosophy that people have. Hey, we don't have a great kicking game. Why don't we just throw the ball as deep as we can? If it gets picked, it's as good as the punt.
I mean, in high school football these days, everyone's a passing team. So you just, we've got everyone. We'll just throw it.
Nobody gets under center. There's no such thing as a tight end anymore.
No. It's interesting, though, that the Navy football team has had success for so many years. But, hey, whatever you want to do, we're here for it.
It's a classic case of what you have here. I mean, the juniors have clearly committed to offensive line play, and they've been coached up well up front. And that's Ben Marafa, offensive line coach. Head coach Corey Baglow, he has a philosophy, and that's run the football.
Sounds like a product of West Deptford right there.
Sure does.
And they stick with their bread and butter. Great cut to the middle. Good tackle by number 24. I think that was Anna Rossi again. 34, 24? Yeah, that was Anna Rossi.
Playing well.
Here's great job in the middle there.
The flip side of this whole thing is if the seniors get a stop right now, the momentum begins to swing back the other way.
I agree. I think you need to put them on their heels to make a decision about kicking a field goal or going for it on 4th down. That's your goal right now as the seniors.
Check out the huddle discipline.
Look at Jaden Kelly. Center out first. Yeah. There it is, broken. And still communicating with her offensive players. Snap to Kelly. Hands it off to, I believe, Ionati? No, that's Kelly Levengood. Number 4, I apologize.
If I'm going to Levengood, I'm trying to get the edge. She's got a ton of speed. I love a little toss around the end and just let her run to the edge and challenge their force player to come downhill and keep it boxed in.
I will say, after attacking the edge a whole lot, I do appreciate the juniors, something is crucial, controlling the midline, and that is what they are trying to establish their dominance right now. I'd like to see Gismondi up the middle and continue with Levengood, Acevedo, and Yeager to the outside.
They are close to field goal range, though.
Oh, dropping back to pass. Stick to your bread and butter. But this is what we talked about right here. Here it is, 4th and 7, ball on the 17-yard line.
If you have a trick play, now is the time.
And that's where I think, again, you can look at that play, 3rd and 7. But you're in that 4-down territory if you're not kicking. Run the ball one more time and then show us something else that you've got.
Agreed.
I do appreciate the set. I like that they have it.
Love to see a field goal here and just tackle on some extra points.
So would I.
They can get it.
34-ish. But again, you got to worry about the snap and the hold. So you may be able to place kick in the pregame, but I don't know if that's working. A great snap again by Gallagher. Direct snap to Kelly. She's going to try to get it herself. And there again, Anna Rossi with the big-time stop. And there it is, the turnover on downs.
Yeah.
Senior ball coming out.
It's exactly what the senior class needed to do. Now settle in offensively, calm it down. Again, I think this is a situation where if you get on a first down, right now the disorganization of the seniors is an issue. You need to bang a timeout, settle everybody in, and make them aware that we need to be productive on this drive.
Agreed. I'm seeing a little bit more communication, which is a good feeling, and maybe you've got some momentum not only from your 4th down play to McGee, but then the big time stop. You get the 3 and out, you get the 4th down stop, and now it's time to regroup.
Yeah, agreed. Clearly no play clock here.
Boy, a lot of high school teams would like that, depending on the officiating crew you get there. Been to a couple games where I think the West Effort clock was about 3 seconds and there was a flag.
Oof. Don't get me started.
Meanwhile, I think Paulsboro was running out plays, 6 minutes later, but we'll edit that out.
Already only 5 minutes to go in the half. Definitely illegal to pick the ball up before you snap it.
Good snap, handoff to, is that Ellie Goldberg, number 47. Decent play from the seniors there. Still doesn't look as fluid and smooth as what the juniors are doing. Again, I guess when you focus pass first, this is what you'll get in terms of your run game.
Well, I'll tell you what it doesn't look. It doesn't look confident. The juniors look confident with the football in their hands. I'd like to see the seniors have a little more attitude.
And again, not a shot at any of the seniors here, but you could tell Gallagher and Kelly spent a lot of time together working on the snap here. There's definitely some uncertainty right now in terms of this snap getting back to Emma Black, and then what is she going to do with it from there?
I'd like to see Emma Black involved in the run game. She is a devastating. That's a great catch.
It's almost like I just talked it into existence. Whoa, flag's still not grabbed.
You need to get her into the run game. Emma recently became part of the Carpe Diem Club. She's been in every single morning at 5 a.m. in the Brandon Marty Fitness Center. And we've had conversations about what's expected in this game. Let me tell you something. There are a few people in this school building that can grind and work as hard as Emma Black does. And I'd like to see Coach Thurston get her on the move, get her on the edge, and see what kind of damage she can do in the run game.
It was a name coming out of the juniors' mouths for a while. Black back to pass to McGee
Picked
again.
off.
There it is. Interception. Oh, and a full-blown
tackle. Maddie Mazoka.
That is Maddie Mazoka. Great job, Maddie. Way to introduce yourself into this game. Huge play for the juniors.
You cannot force the ball in the middle of the field. Just doesn't make sense. Was that a first down play? Second down. Second down and 6.
After you just handled a snap. Here's my thing. I'm fine with the passing game. Into traffic in the middle where there's 30 bodies, I don't love it.
Just spending a lot of time down this end of the field as we get our first time out of the night.
Good timeout from the seniors. You need it. The clock will. All right, there's no.
The clock should stop on that timeout. Once we get below 2 minutes, we're on a regular clock that'll stop on any incomplete passes or out of bounds plays. Mr. Panch, thoughts so far? We're 17 minutes in here.
I think it's pretty clear right now what's going on. The juniors are more organized. They established their plan early, and the seniors are trying to figure it out on the fly. Do I think they will? Yes, but this stop right here will probably decide the game, in my opinion. If the juniors score again, it's going to be tough to recover. Now, I do understand the seniors get the ball out of half, but again, just with how solid the juniors have looked and organized they've looked. I mean, look at this huddle right now. I mean, there's just a sense of unity. And if you were to ask me before the game, that's kind of how I felt here. The juniors were invested in this. Not saying the seniors weren't, but they were showing a little bit more pride.
Great word, invested. You know, I will say this too. Regardless of the outcome of this game, the energy in the building all week, the normalcy, the back to normalcy feel, and then some that we had, the excitement of our kids. This is part of the high school experience right here. You got the pep band out, rocking and rolling. We got a full student production group here led by the great and one and only Mr. Ray Kirshner. And it is absolute 30 degrees outside, powder puff football.
Look at the bleachers.
I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome.
A packed parking lot. You know, being out of the building for a year last year and coming back after a paternity leave in September and coming back October 1st. I couldn't agree with you more. This week and the weeks leading up to this, as this started, that's the West Effort energy you're looking for, and that's the students we know we have.
Just feels so right. Going into Thanksgiving, you got people coming home, you got the Hall of Fame coming up this weekend. We'll talk more about that later. It's just a special environment.
All right, here we go. First down after the interception.
Great play action.
Wow. That even fooled me. It fooled the camera crew. J.C. Gismondi, left side, chewing off a chunk of yards. Great first play out of the turnover interception. And right now you can take the wind out of the sails of the seniors. You keep chipping away here. Don't worry about the clock right now. Just keep running that football.
The sell job from the quarterback and the tailback going the opposite way, the misdirection. That's a Corey Baglavo coach team right there.
I was just going to say, if that doesn't scream well coached, I don't know what does right there. Arm over arm, faking the handoff. Acevedo up the middle again. Good, strong run.
Oh, boy.
Good.
Oh, doggies.
Wow. Wow.
And that's exactly what we talked about. She wasn't stopping to see if somebody grabbed their flag. She's like, the officials will blow the whistle if I need to stop running. And she didn't hear anything. And that was a Forrest Gump-like run right through the back of the end zone.
That's almost like they practiced how to run with the football and your flags. She wasn't guarding it, but the way she was eye socket to hip socket right there almost made it impossible. Little bit of hip movement, little bit of wiggle. I almost think they're flexing on the seniors by running the ball up the middle.
Absolutely.
I've never seen the ball moved up the middle as much as it has, and they're going to go for two right here again. Look at the way Kelly is commanding this huddle.
I mean, senior assistant coach and offensive coordinator Ryan Harris did predict a 35-0 win for the seniors. So I think when you hear that, you got a little bit of an axe to grind physically.
Wow, 35-0. I mean, I've been on the losing end of some of my predictions as well. A little halfback pass.
Love it.
I think we're going to get a holding call.
That's all right. I love the call. Love the call.
Again, you're sending a message. We've got the lead on you, and oh, by the way, look at this bag of tricks we have. And that was Ionati in the end zone, pulling in the reception.
That is a textbook time to call a trick play. The defense, the opponent is kind of feeling bad for themselves. They're a little shell-shocked. They're not really paying attention. They're kind of falling into the rhythm of the game. And you pull out, all the stops right there. Well done by the junior coaching staff.
Try to catch a team sleeping. You just rip their heart out by going up the middle there. Seniors thinking they're definitely going to run again from that distance, and they go with the halfback pass. It's one of the plays I saw in the playbook from the coaches there. They were willing to allow me to take a look at the playbook. They've only got 2 or 3 passes in the playbook.
This is where the seniors really, going into halftime, need to identify who they want to be. Who are we going to be? Is this who we are? There's a reason we play 2 halves, and we've seen it swing back the other way. So
I think right now, if you do actually have established coaches in different offense, defense, special teams, your offensive coordinator's got to be drawing up the best 6 plays for the second half.
Very cool. They're just coming out slinging it. Oh, good ball.
Good ball. That's Ionati open again, though, so look out for Ryan Ionati to be open later, and Jaden Kelly showing that she can get the ball down the field. We've got 12-0 juniors, 2:22 to play in the first half. We will have a junior kickoff to the seniors, and here we are talking about the second half, but the seniors could put something together right here, and that'd be the best message you could send while getting the ball out of half.
Yeah, they need to run the football. Get the ball into Emma Black's hand, do some misdirection, set some things up, and give your team a shot to move the ball down the field. We played the entire game down this end of the field, so
yeah, they may have to reseed this half here, but we'll see. We'll see what the seniors bring out. But I couldn't agree with you more. Get the ball in Emma Black's hands. See what she can make happen. Get your tailbacks out in front of her. You know, a little misdirection. I think you got to fake some of these handoffs like the juniors are, because that's causing problems. And it's also allowed the juniors to move the ball up the middle.
This ball, if the seniors want any shot of putting the ball in the end zone, they need to catch this kickoff and move it up the field.
Oh, absolutely. Field position, especially at a crucial time in the game right now.
You end up with the ball on the minus 20 or minus 15 here. Might as well take 4 straight knees.
Yeager to kick off. Gets another good boot on it. Oh, that's all right.
It's a dead ball. Please blow the whistle. Oh, boy. Yeah, so when the ball hits the ground, it's supposed to be a dead ball. It's all right.
Listen, nobody's perfect. We're just here for the safety of everyone, and we should probably blow that dead. But the seniors need it right now. Not saying we're adjusting the rules, but we're going to have the seniors coming out on their own 38-yard line, and they're going to need to make something happen here. 2 minutes to play in the game, so we will get their regular stoppages now.
Here's what I like about that last return, though. That's Olivia McGee, and she's starting to say no mas. Like, I've had enough of the juniors. We're going to start to run this thing downhill, and she was on a mission right there.
One of my favorite people in the building, the ultimate competitor. She is out there for blood. She will definitely do her best to make things happen. Love seeing her battle through it right now.
Phenomenal leader, natural born leader, Olivia McGee.
You tell her to sign up for something, she's there, and she'll give her your best effort. I guess that was a junior timeout. Are we saying the seniors have 3 timeouts right now?
We are. This formation's definitely illegal. They're going to need a couple more people on the line of scrimmage.
And these are just the little things we're talking about right here, where they're just not as organized as they need to be.
Correct.
To move this ball down the field, especially with a hungry junior defense looking to get after it again.
The biggest disadvantage the senior class of 2022 has is that they didn't get a chance to play as juniors. So it's an even playing field in terms of...
100%. I'm glad you actually said that. I did forget that, and we've seen over the years how important it is to feel out this atmosphere and environment. But you're right. You've got 2 different classes on the field that are playing this game for the first time.
Even the alignments from the defense of the juniors are perfect. It's just, you're just going to want to hand the football off. Get out of the half.
In true Scorado fashion, Michaela Scorado coming off the edge, making a big-time open field tackle, even though it is supposed to be a flag grab. But that's just in her DNA, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to apologize for that one. No, and that's all she knows.
That's another. We talked in our Powder Puff media day. Love the defensive end combination of Yeager and Scorado. Love the seizure at tight end. I'd like to see them try to get Bell a little bit more involved offensively at the tight end position.
I'd also like to see that. Another phenomenal athlete. I'll tell you what, though. What we're seeing, especially in flag football, is soccer players tend to shine in flag football. Yes. They're good at moving their hips. You got to play defense with your hips and your feet. And it's showing right now from Scorado and Yeager in terms of open field flag grabbing.
I'm amazed at the alignments of the defense adjusting balls on the hash. They had one
they understand that they have quarters of the field and halves of the field. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That's number 4, I believe. Kelly Levengood making a phenomenal play at cornerback. She might have got away with a little bit of a push-off, but I'm all for letting them play. She wants that one back. We know what type of competitor she is.
The problem you run into here when you insist on throwing the football at this time is you're stopping the clock.
And it's also now 3rd and 17.
So you're telling me you don't think if the juniors get this ball back with 50 seconds to go, they're not going to try to run it right down into the end zone one more time? I mean,
There's no doubt.
Can't have that.
There's no doubt that they have more than one trick play in their playbook as well. They've showcased one, which they're not afraid to come back to. But also, does anyone have an answer for the triple option? That's early again. Black back to pass. Wow. Who's that? Who is that? Number 2, Ace Roberts. Just put her right foot in the ground and was about to take that the other way for 6. Yeah. And right there again, she's disappointed and she's going to look for another one. But unbelievable read. I think that's probably Corey Baglivo giving her some pointers in terms of the back pedal, stick your foot, and get forward.
I would punt. You throw a fade as deep as you can or punt.
You got to punt this ball. I believe this is McGee going back to punt right now.
You have to punt this ball.
It's crazy. This camera angle makes me believe that she's not even behind the center.
And that's a timeout from the seniors.
It's a good timeout right there. You're coming into half. You have to get this. You have to flip the field right now.
Yeah.
Your punter can be your best offensive weapon sometimes, and right now you need your punter to be your best offensive weapon because they're going to have to regroup at halftime in terms of what they're trying to put out there offensively.
Also an opportunity here to give a big shout out to our upcoming Hall of Fame induction class this Sunday at Riverwinds. We will be inducting 4 phenomenal people as well as one team. The duo of 2014 graduates, Nick Pulley and Gerald Owens. Nick, a full scholarship track athlete at the University of Maryland. Multiple state champion here at West Everett High School. G. Owens, his relay partner in both the shot put and the discus, as well as a full scholarship athlete playing football at Michigan State. G will go in. Zach Smith, class of 2007. I had the opportunity to coach Zach for 2 years here when I came out of Lehigh, and he went to Colgate, tight end, and was an All-American at Colgate at defensive end.
I've seen his picture up on the wall in the Brandon Marty Fitness Center. I don't even know who he is, but I know who he is.
That's a smart decision.
They got the punt off. No, that is not a live ball. That's on the ground.
Should be a dead ball.
So that should be junior ball at the 45 going in.
But they're going to give it to the seniors. And if I'm head coach Corey Bagwell, I'm coming out into the middle of the field. No, I shouldn't say that because I never come out into the middle of the field.
No, just step on about 3 feet. Sir, excuse me, sir, can we just have a word?
Just take a look at this real quick. To wrap up our Hall of Fame class, obviously the legend of not only West Everett football, but South Jersey football, Clyde Folsom, finally gets his due day and will be inducted. That'll be a special moment. And the 2014 boys spring track and field squad, led by another legend of Mark Dixon. So it's going to be a great Sunday. Get your tickets at the West Everett High School Athletic Office. It's certainly going to be a very special day.
It's got to be one of the more loaded Hall of Fame classes ever in the history of West Everett athletics. I mean, I know 3 or 4. Obviously, I know Coach Folsom, Nick Pulley, Gerald Owens. That is unbelievable. Congratulations to all of them. Always a phenomenal event. Please come out and support the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's just Lexi Yeager. Man, she keeps just tallying the ballots for player of the game, man.
Yeah.
You talk about dominance, holy smokes.
Downhill movement, full flex on him right there. Totally involved in this game and wants to be here. You can tell the juniors want to be here right now.
Absolutely.
And if you're a sophomore right now, you got to be looking at this class like, oh man, they're going to be back again. Snap off to Black. Look back to throw. Looks to McGee. McGee with the catch. And great tackle by number 16, Natalie McGivern makes herself known in the game. Great flag pull right there. From
Baby Shark. Baby Shark.
I'm sorry, number 18, Natalie McGivern.
So that's 12 and a half seconds to go. 3rd and forever. I'm guessing the juniors called a timeout here. I'm not sure.
It looks like it's seniors again. Maybe they've got some type of trick play of their own that moves the ball, 70 yards. I don't know. We'll see. It's not always. I mean, unless you have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback that can just throw one pass for 75 yards, but then they still lose.
I don't want to seem like I'm on the junior train, even though I know. But I just love the coaching staff is all dressed. The juniors the same in uniform. The seniors are a little bit all over the place what they're wearing. Look at that shot right there. You talk about a first class organization. That's discipline, and no wonder they're playing the way they're playing when they're operating in such a high fashion. So.
I agree in terms of the dress, how you operate, but also if we just took a look at that, there was one person speaking in the huddle, maybe one small side conversation with another coach and one player, but all eyes on one voice, which shows that they've already established who's going to speak at what time, and the team knows to listen. Snap to Black. There's the keeper we've been looking for. Skarupa. Wow.
Made it look easy. That is not easy.
We try to coach kids on that year after year about outside in, and Michaela Scorado just turned her hips and gave Emma Black no choice but to cut that to the inside and even grab the flag as well.
That'll be the end of the half, and you can just tell from the enthusiasm and the way the seniors are walking off, the way the juniors are running off, who's in the lead. Senior coach staff has the work cut out for them, but let me tell you something, there's a reason we play 2 halves. You're only down 2 scores. It's still anybody's game. Strange, crazy things can happen in Powder Puff. The juniors cannot get comfortable, or all of a sudden it will turn around.
I couldn't agree more. The seniors will make adjustments in this game. They get the ball out of half. 12-0, like you said, still a 2-score game, so it's anybody's game. Hang tight, ladies and gentlemen. More action to come in the second half.
We have Julia and JC. Juniors up 12-0. How do you guys feel about tonight's game so far?
Good.
All right, I am here with our student section. Are you guys fired up? Are you guys hyped? Yeah. As you can tell, the student section's the noisiest section here at this football game. They're excited. How are we feeling? We think
Listen, I feel great. Seniors coming on top. We fumbled on the first play. Don't worry about it. We coming back, you feel me? Come on.
Defense wins games. Defense wins games.
Come on. Comeback season. Comeback season.
Let me get some more hype. Let me get some more. Chins up. Have a positive attitude, seniors. Come on. Yeah. Positive attitude. Yeah. Positive attitude. Positive attitude.
After an uneventful halftime, here we are, 12-0 juniors getting ready to kick off this second half. Mr. Morrell, your take so far?
Well, I mean, clearly one team was very prepared, one team was kind of prepared, and they got, exposed under the bright lights of the nest, like happens here. But what I want to see now is the seniors regroup, say, hey, now you know what the game's all about. Now you know how it needs to get played. There is no excuse. Let's make the next 20 minutes, hour 20 minutes, and make this the best comeback in Powder Puff history.
Absolutely. And like I said to you before we took a break here at halftime is, what are you coming out with receiving this ball? Number one, we want to see you catch this kickoff in the air, move the ball forward, and then what's your first 3 or 4 plays to move the ball into your opponent's territory? We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, get the ball in your best player's hands, all right? Olivia McGee, and try to give it to him on the run. Stop forcing the pass game. Let's see it take a page out of the juniors' notebook and just run the football down the throat of the defense.
I think sometimes, again, that's where you overthink it. You're watching your opponent move the ball left and right and up the middle by running it. I think you'll find the same success because the juniors definitely prepped for the passing game. There's been 4 players around the pass every single time. All right, Yeager kicks it off. McGee under it, does catch it.
She needs the ball.
And now here she comes. Lead blockers in front. Oh, we've got a player down on the outside for the white team.
The way she is running is exactly what needs to happen.
And that's the best start right there that the seniors could have had, receiving the second half kickoff and moving that ball upfield.
Nat McGivern, the player shaken up on the junior squad, and that is exactly what we don't want to see. Look at a non-contact issue away from the play. Maybe a rolled ankle or a knee to the thigh.
Yeah, let's hope Nat is okay again. We are not out here to have people get hurt. This game is obviously in fun, but again, like you said, looked like a non-contact. Hopefully it's just a little tweak of the ankle there. Just made me think of her sister Jess McGivern back when she was a freshman here in the green and white field hockey game. Very similar type actions right there. Shout out Jess McGivern on a fantastic career at Indiana University as well, now that we're on the topic. Unbelievable. Just wrapped up a successful 4-year career at Indiana playing field hockey. We wish her all the best in the future.
Missy Shark.
All right, let's see what we have from the seniors. McGee in motion.
That's exactly what you got to do. Get it in her hands. That's a block in the back.
Is that a diving tackle in the backfield?
Lexi Yeager, absolutely.
Lexi Yeager does it again. And I did like the play call from the seniors right there. But the motion was a little off, the timing was a little off, and if you're going to run that play, it has to be about timing.
Absolutely.
You're good, I understand.
The idea was right. get the ball into her hands.
I mean, that's exactly what you and I just talked about. Coming out of half, catch the opening kickoff, move it upfield, check. Run the ball, get the ball in McGee's hand, check. Now just fine-tune this a little bit, and I guarantee they'll start to see some positive yardage. All right, here we go. We got 2nd and long. These are the situations you don't look forward to. I don't know what kind of set. Okay, there we go. They had about 12 running backs. Black gets the snap, gives it to Rossi. Again, I love the concepts, but without motion or misdirection. And there's Yeager again.
You just don't have it up front.
When you stay pass heavy and focus on the pass, you don't quite have the misdirection you're looking for to be successful running the football, especially with a well-coached defense like the Juniors. Like you said before, they're in perfect alignment, perfect positioning. There is a player around the ball at all times.
Yeah, they've got a lot of speed over there in the white jerseys, and fundamentally they understand how to grab the flag. It is not about stepping in front of somebody running and trying to body them up. It's very much about sidestepping and just snagging that flag, and that's the way it goes here.
I'm not saying all the junior coaches couldn't be coaches, but there's something about watching Corey Baglivo and the Marafas right now. The way they are commanding huddles and coaching people up right now is unbelievable.
Let me tell you something. It would be a war. I would love to see the class of 2020 led by Tassir Money and Gavin Shields and that coaching staff. Love to see that crew come back and take on this crew. That would be an interesting matchup.
I think you just drew up a fundraiser right there, Mr. Morrell. I don't know, a little Thanksgiving powder puff tradition where we bring back some old classes. You know everyone's home for Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
Anna Rossi again. Oh, finding some positive yardage. There's a tackle made by J.C. Guzmandi, but that's it right there. Blockers out in front, carrying the football on the right arm to the outside.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
That's what you need. Move the ball, control the clock. I understand you're down 12, but you've got to score 1 before you can score 2.
Run the same play right now.
4th down. I mean, if they're going for it back on their own 5-yard line, there's no doubt they're going to go for this thing again.
Do not throw this football.
You've got to get the ball to the outside with blockers in front, cause some commotion. Oh, we had players in motion there, but again, the officials let it slide. Oh, I don't know. I just don't love it. I don't love it. Again, I know that's what they practiced and what they worked on. Almost a phenomenal play by Ryan Ionati. I think she knew it was 4th down and the better ball positioning. She chose not to catch that ball.
Well, here we go. Let's see what the juniors cooked up at halftime. It should be just the same old Thanksgiving turkey formula that they were running in the first half. Don't get cute here.
I think running the football is like a Thanksgiving Day tradition. You just know what the temperature is going to be like. And usually, even in the NFL, those Thanksgiving Day games, there's some running back who just puts on a spectacular performance. Almost like Jonathan Taylor-esque. Holy smokes.
Talk about representing South Jersey.
Are you sure he played for Salem and Woodstown? Because I have no idea what that guy's doing at the highest level, but congratulations on your success this year so far.
Love the approach to the line by the offensive line, the way they break the huddle and sprint to line scrimmages.
Oh, that was a new center in the game as well, and they still got the snap off. That ball, oh wow, still recovers it.
I'll tell you what, Lexi Yeager can suit up for us any day of the week.
Blown away by the explosiveness that she has presented with all game on both sides. Actually, all 3 facets of the game. She is their kicker as well. She's got about 10 tackles on defense. Has scored a touchdown as well, maybe 2. And the new snapper is... I'll find it eventually. I think it's Brianna Green. Look at this pass downfield. Whoa, I'm going to call that a kick. Wow. In the new NFL, that's a catch.
She made an athletic movement, right? She made a move.
There was a turn to get upfield. To me, that's a catch. But again, we understand.
Great defensive play, though, the aggressiveness from whoever the safety was there to come up and just smash the ball out. It's a big-time play.
All right, what do we got here? 3rd and 5. Again, I have no problem with the pass on 2nd and 5, trying to catch your opponent off guard. Perfect down and distance to do so at midfield. And here you are, 3rd and 5, which is comfortable for the junior offense.
Go back to your triple option stuff. All right, you want to go to your left here. I mean, you got to both the ends for the seniors are tough here. Kate Kerr down the bottom, Olivia McGee up top. You got to pick your poison.
3rd and 5 for the juniors.
All right, here we go. Shotgun snap. Another good snap. Pitch to Levingood, trying to get to the outside.
Huge play.
Big time play. Trying to get a number there. Big time play from the seniors when they needed it most.
Nicole Anderson.
Nicole Anderson making herself known. Big tackle for loss in the backfield, bringing up a 4th and long for the juniors.
Okay, all right, seniors. That's a way to settle in and get a stop when you need it. Now we're closer to the middle of the football field. We'll see what the juniors decide to do here, whether they go for it or punt. You know, they do have Ryan Ionati. I mean, what I'm thinking is put Ryan Ionati to back up punter. She's our starting goalie, and let her drill it and flip the field. The juniors are going to bang a timeout right here.
It did look like, I'm going to say that Yeager is their punter. She looked like she was leading that huddle right there, but a ton of feet that could boom the football. I like the timeout call here just to make sure they're all on the same page. I got to believe you're going to punt this ball up 12-0 with the ball on your own 46-yard line.
And the seniors showing some life. Excited coming off the field. That's a big defensive stand for them. Now just run the football down the field.
Right. It's got to be simple right now. KISS. You got to keep it simple. You got to let this thing go. You got to move this ball, chip away at it. Maybe you find an opening, you score, and then you just got to come up with a stop. There's 13 minutes to play in this game. Plenty of time left to make a comeback. It's a 2-score game right now.
Great time with this drone shot to give a shout out to the boys. There's the drone right there. Those things freak me out, but all right, that's cool. Our production crew today, led again by Mr. Ray Kirshner, who's just the best in the business anywhere, is Ryan Whitehouse, Colin Reeves, Jake Cobb on the drone shot. Jake also made it to the Meet of Champions over the weekend. Great job, Jake, on a great cross-country season. Jack Harverson and Matt Skarupa. Boys, you're doing a heck of a job as a production crew. Got a good shot at everybody right there. Mr. Damian Waiters, class of 2023 on the mic. And Mr. Billy Gore, as always, running the clock.
Just a phenomenal. Decide to punt. They get the punt away. Not the best punt, but it'll do. Remember, that ball is dead on the ground, but I love that there's a fight for it from Levingood.
That's got to be the old poison call. You don't like it, you get away from it. Good to see Nat McGivern up and walking off the field, or walking off the track there with athletic trainer Gabrielle Prendergast. Looks like she's going to be okay.
Yeah, great to see her moving on her own power right there. Don't want anybody getting hurt in the game here. Glad she's able to walk that off right now. And she'll be in good hands with Gabby there, taking care of her.
This is it right here, Mr. Panchella. This drive is for the game. If you want any shot at a miracle comeback, it's got to happen right now.
I couldn't agree more. Let's see what they decide to draw up early on. They've got the ball on their own 35 coming out from left to right on your radio dial.
I hope that... Oh, good call by you.
I've been wanting to say that for a while now.
I don't know if they know that the clock is running. They got to move.
And I appreciate that they don't call flags on the seniors, but we should probably call flags where flags are.
Nope, we're going to keep it exciting. That's it. That's it, seniors. That's it.
I'm just wondering, Kate Kerr's got skills.
Yeah,
got skills. Get the ball in her hand. She's fast. She's athletic. She can cut. She can move. I'm not saying there's others that can't. I've seen her in action. That's a smart play right there.
I'd keep now. I will say this: they attacked Yeager at defensive end to their left, right there. Michaela Scarata has been lights out on the other side. I might stay to the left and keep attacking Yeager until she makes a play and challenge her before I come back the other way here. I know there's a tendency to come back to the field right here to the wide side. I would go right back to the boundary.
I think you want to avoid Yeager at all costs.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
There's just such talent on both defensive end sides there. Michaela Scarata.
Lexi Yeager's having a heck of a game. She'd get my vote for MVP right now. But at the defensive end position, Scarata has been 100% on shutting down outside run plays. You just ran a 15-yard play to the left. Stay to your left. Challenge challenge Lexi Yeager and that left side of the defense to step up.
I'd have to agree with you. Also, when you take another look, the short side of the field actually makes more sense. You're not as fast as the junior squad. You have a better opportunity to find a small lane. Trying to beat them into space is not going to happen with the players they have on the field.
Wind's picking up a little bit. It is getting frigid.
Snap to Black. Handoff. Trying to get to the edge. And there is Scorado again on the stop.
Man, I'll tell you what. Now I know exactly why the people in the stands yell at me so much during our football games. Holy smokes. It is frustrating up here. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Go to the left right now.
Kudos to you for that comment right there, because no one wants to call offensive plays when things are not going well.
No, it is frustrating.
No one. Bill Belichick doesn't want to call plays when things aren't going well, but
I mean, you're 3rd and 20 right now.
It is interesting when you have 80 offensive coordinators sitting in the bleachers. Oh boy, someone's going to get hurt. Wow. Great read from Acevedo, breaks up the pass. I think the pass attempt was to Gigi, number 23 there.
Great speed from Acevedo. Just Malia broke on that football downhill full throttle. Now you find yourself in it's 4th and 20.
I mean, that's 5 to 7 different times where we've seen a junior DB backpedal, stick their foot in the ground, and attempt to pick a ball off. I mean, talk about well coached, but also understanding what the seniors are trying to do, and there it is. I love that we're fighting for pass breakups, because it just shows me who wants it more right now. Another phenomenal read.
Is that Ava Yates?
From the DBs of the juniors. Wow.
Who's 27?
I think that is Ava Yates, yes. Or Isabella DeCesar. Yes, that is Isabella DeCesar getting in the mix. Nearly had a pick 6 to the house.
Little sister of all South Jersey linebacker Kevin DeCesar, who went on to play at Temple University.
Phenomenal young man.
All right, now you got to put the ball away here methodically. Take your time. Move the football down the field. You don't need to be in any rush here. The pressure is completely on the seniors.
I think you'd agree with me. Every single one of these plays coming from the juniors right now is a run. If you're looking to pass, you're just making a mistake. You got 8-12 left in this game. You're going to run the football. And there it is, the keep to Kelly. Looks to get to the edge. She does. Tiptoe in the line. Wow. Great speed and explosion from Jaden Kelly there.
I was going to say stay in balance, but this is a running clock until 2 minutes, so you can go wherever the heck you want to go.
I'll tell you what, it takes a special athlete to run to the sideline with that type of speed and trust that you can stick your left foot in the ground. And I think a name that comes to mind that used to do it best is Karan Dozier. Used to just really hit the edge there. You like that right there. He had the Dozier lean. He'd give you that little shoulder lean and stick one foot, and you'd see later. This drone is unbelievable.
It freaks me out.
I still don't quite understand it. Wow, truck stick is Acevedo showing some fancy footwork. No way, her flag. Wow.
Check that flag.
Wow. Is that thing Gorilla Glued, stapled? What is it? Oh, and a celebration. Get out of here. It's like they knew they were going to score this many times because they've had celebrations ready to go. Malia Acevedo with 6 cuts up the middle, ripping tacklers off of her, gets into the end zone.
What's amazing is somebody up front got throttled.
The defensive line for the seniors came up big, but it almost gave Malia too much room to operate. She scampers in from 29 yards out for another junior touchdown, making the score 18-0 juniors. 6:59 to go in this game.
This has trick play written all over it.
I love that they're going right back at the 2-point conversion. They are not here to make friends at this point, and they're sending a message to the sophomore class that, hey, this is what you're going to have to handle next year, but we'll be bigger and better than ever.
Yeah, if I'm in the class of 2024, I'm probably just throwing in the towel right now for next year.
Unless you start practicing tomorrow or this entire junior class transfers. Direct snap to Kelly. She looks to take it to the left side. Good pursuit by Kate right there. Well done, Kate Kerr. I can see it on your face that you're still looking to win this game. Well done, number 49.
Yeah, Kate Kerr's been consistent all night. Really has played well. Herself, again, I think you got to get the ball in Olivia McGee's hands. I think you got to let Emma Black get involved in the run game a little bit. At this point, 3 touchdowns down. I guess you got to start throwing it, but
it's almost like that's what they wanted. Maybe they are setting us up for 3 of the most miraculous passes ever, and they just wanted to make this interesting. I don't think so. But, again, another big kick return coming up for the seniors. Have to catch this ball in the air, even though we still don't know the rules, so there'll probably be a fist fight for the fumble on the ground. But we're here for that as well.
This shot, I got to give a shout out to our maintenance, our grounds crew as well, led by West Effort alum Angel Martinez. I mean, this field at this time in November is looking just
yeah, and that's not
stunning.
That's not the drone editing that. That's exactly what this game field looks like right now.
It might be a little bit of the drone because it might be on like one of those movie settings or something.
Yeah, it probably is. But again, pretty amazing. I tuned into a whole lot of live stream West Effort football games this year, and every time this shot came up, I was like, what am I watching? Yeah. To the point that my wife literally was like, what are you watching? And then had to tell her it was high school football. But it was all worth it. Amazing job by this entire crew.
Look at that shot. You're talking about special.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. The parking lot, the lights in the back. We might even be able to see Philadelphia. Holy smokes.
On cue. Can't see this. Where's the city at? To the right there?
That's what I was saying, right?
Yep. Can tell this game's 18-0 and we can't get the football on the tee.
Check out the tree, though.
Yeah, the tree looks awesome.
Who's going to donate the 2 new trees that fell down during the storms over there that were shaped like eagles? We'd like to get on that as well. Maybe that's like a class gift donation. That'd be nice.
That is the shot right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Well done on the drone. Yeager to kick off. Held by her teammate. Caught not in the air. Someone's going to get hurt. All right, we'll take it right there. Looks like what? No. Put that ball back down where it was.
The officials have left and gone home for the. There's one. Okay.
I'll tell you what, though. I like the ferociousness of Nicole Anderson right there, saying, "If you're not going to say I'm down, I'll just keep going." Well done. I can't get enough of this shot right here.
Big fish, small pond suddenly has a very small fish, huge pond feel when you go to that shot.
Yeah,
right
yeah. Wow.
No other show in town tonight, baby.
Nope, this is it right here. And here we go. 1st and 10, seniors. Ball on the 48-yard line.
We're just looking for a quarterback real quick. Just got to find the quarterback.
Oh. Happy to see Black coming back out. Thought she may have hung it up for the game.
Clock is just ticking away.
Some running backs and still some confusion for this senior offense. Snap is back. Black to the left side. And let me guess, that's Lexi Yeager on the tackle to the outside. I'd now like to see an attempt to the middle just to challenge it. I mean, Yeager and Scorado have made themselves known on both edges right now. But without a lead blocker, you're not going to get in the way of a Scorado or a Yeager right now.
You're absolutely right there. Just boxing everything in.
I mean, the stance at which they're playing is just fantastic. I mean, whoever's coaching the ends over there, I mean, they are square. They're not letting anything in. It's unbelievable. All right, here we go. 2nd and long. Again, not an ideal situation. Black back to pass.
Oh! That was your moment, Liv.
He was open. I mean, 3 bodies in front of her throwing their hands up. It was there, though, ladies and gentlemen.
That goes back to the keys to victory. The wide receiver core needed to make the most of their opportunities tonight.
And that was impressive, though, seeing Emma Black just show off the arm right there. I mean, a pretty good spiral from deep in the pocket. She never even stepped up in the pocket right there. Just let that thing fly.
She came in the BFC last Friday with... Monday with that tape on her elbow, a little sore from throwing, but clearly not bothered at all.
Interesting play call right here.
Wow. Is that Malia making that play?
I think both flags were grabbed. Hold on. There's Lexi Yeager holding the first one. That play was made in the backfield.
Let's see where the officials decide to spot this one.
Great sportsman as well. Gives the flag back instead of dropping it on the ground like we've seen in years past. But yeah, I don't know if there's an answer for Lexi Yeager right now for anything right now, for anything. If I'm a winter coach, I'm looking to see maybe if she wants to play on my team, any sport.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
If I'm Olivia McGee, senior basketball player, I'm just after this game saying, hey, sign a contract, 1 year, come out.
Yeah, please come out.
Give us what you got.
We don't even need you to score or touch the basketball. Just play defense for us, kind of like you've been playing the edge here.
Jada Allen, first carry of the game for Jada Allen.
And hold on, if it's not Yeager, it's Scorado with the flag in the backfield.
I didn't even see her pull it. Scorado is just keeps the Scorado name going. Holy smokes.
It's like maybe Yeager and Scorado have Velcro on their gloves, so when they touch the waistband, the flag just Velcros to their gloves, but that's what's being displayed right now. I don't know what else to say. Again, I don't think either of them are playing a winter sport. Maybe jump on that opportunity.
I just want to absolutely give a shout out to the coaching staff of the juniors. I mean, these girls look so prepared. Reminds me of the 2001 crew.
I mean, it has been amazing. The players on and off the field. I mean, they switched centers out of half as well. I mean, getting their whole team in the mix here. We've called several different names in terms of playmakers. Yes, Scorado and Yeager making majority of the plays on defense. But again, wow, Kelly right up the middle. Just ripping the heart out of the seniors at this point. But again, yeah, that's what you sign up for right now. Coming up on the 2-minute warning where the clock will stop, and I just don't know if there's enough time left for these seniors to crawl back into this one.
There's not. There's not. Now you're playing for pride right now.
You want to keep battling this thing through, there's no doubt. But if you're the juniors, relish in this moment right now. Take this in. Take your time. There's no play clock. Be on the field. Get your playmakers the ball one more time. Look at this set. Kelly down on the ground. That was Mazoka to the outside, trying to get her in the mix on the running side of the ball. I like to see some new faces trying to get some opportunities. And here comes a new crew of backs right now. Looks like Kismundi and Levingood coming on the field.
I mean, this has the feel of, I can see this coaching staff having this crew in the weight room starting tomorrow, preparing for next year's Powder Puff game.
Yeah, what a phenomenal group of athletes. I mean, obviously this game is for fun all around, but there is just some impressive junior players, and they put together one heck of a coaching staff.
Less than 1 minute. Let's see if they've taken me. Looks like they are absolutely going to run a play.
They're looking to put points up right now.
This is
handles the snap, back to pass. I love this move, but I don't. But again, they somehow make the tackle. Great pick from Olivia McGee right there. And why not, up 18-0, just try to put one more in before this thing wraps up.
The first call I didn't like.
All right, looks like we've got some time back on. 43 seconds on the clock. 18-0 juniors. Seniors going to take the field for probably their last offensive possession unless they get a quick score here, but we will see.
I would put 11 people on Olivia McGee right now. All 11. You know where the ball's going.
I think I would just send all 11 right now and see what happens. You give one up, you give one up. Oh, now for the first time we're seeing the juniors run some players onto the field. I'm here for it. I also love that they're clearing the bench, getting everybody in this game. Black back to pass.
I was an English major at Lehigh, so not great in arithmetic, but I'm pretty sure there were 13 players on the field for the juniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, am I right?
It's a phenomenal defensive scheme. If you can get away with it, playing with more bodies is definitely in your favor.
They just took one off and they have 12 athletes.
Yep, perfect. Perfect.
I mean, she could stay on the field right now. That's what they're telling her because nobody's counting.
And there, it looks like that's a Paige running off the field there. It was Paige. Shout out Paige in my PE class. Phenomenal person. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 39. 38 seconds to go. This phenomenal footage from the end zone. Snap to Black. Keeper up the middle. This is what we've been waiting for all
that
game.
needed to be all day.
All
Too little, too
game. Tackle made by number 6, Isabella Sang. Great tackle. Is that Aaron Sang's?
Gotta be.
Sister. If it's not, I apologize, but if it is, Aaron was fantastic. Look at that. Is this a timeout?
Yeah.
I guess if you're going to live in the moment, live in the moment right here. But
I mean, I get it. Certainly, the senior staff going to have to go back and really take a look at the film and ask themselves what they liked, what they didn't like. But, just glad to have Powder Puff back.
I agree. You just summed it up completely. As much as we go back and forth, and this is obviously all in good fun, and obviously to get into this game tonight, donating the toiletries for a great cause, and being that it's the season of giving and being thankful, there's a lot of things to be thankful for, and some of this normalcy and giving these students this opportunity to be out here and do this is exactly what these teenagers need, and we're happy to be able to give them a platform to be out here and perform and start building those bonds and relationships that they've been missing over the past year.
And a shout out to both teams. I mean, they did a great job staying sportsmanlike. There's no nonsense going on. They played a good, hard Powder Puff game.
Right.
Exactly the way it was supposed to be.
Like we talked about, no flags just being dropped on the ground. It's handed back to their opponent. Big ball from Black. I love it. Keep running. That's a phenomenal pass right there. I mean, she just launched that ball 35 yards in the cold. So the arm was definitely there. 23 seconds to go. 17 now. 18-0. 4th and 7. You're going to go for it. Why not?
Emma Black just prepping for that javelin throw this spring. Stud javelin.
That's right. Phenomenal javelin throw. This Powder Puff, the more I watch it, makes you believe the hook and ladder would be a phenomenal play call.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. I love that they're still fighting for yards right there. That's a good pass and catch right there from Black to Rossi. Looks like the tackle was made by Gizmundi. Again, another name we've called multiple times tonight. That's a household name in West Deptford, full of athletes. Shout out the whole Gizmundi crew and those who have finished playing in college, those who are playing in college, and those who will eventually play in college.
Last play of the game right here, Mr. Panch.
Black again to pass. Oh, tough ball over the middle.
Maybe not. 2.4
right,
seconds to
we're
go.
going to give them one more. Love that they're still competing, like you said. Didn't just pack it in and give up. They're trying to move the ball still. We wish the seniors all the best as they hopefully wrap up a fantastic rest of this school year and they move on to bigger and better things. But again, like Mr. Morrell said, we're just happy to be out here. Good run from Black as she continues to spin her way through. And that will do it. The green smoke is out on the junior sideline as they storm the field. Juniors 18, seniors 0 in a dominant performance from the junior class. Controlled this game from start to finish.
Yeah, congratulations, juniors. Clearly well prepared by their coach and staff. Seniors, you gave it your best effort, and hopefully you had a great time and lots of memories. Speaking of memories, Mr. Panch, great to be back up here with you, man.
Felt so good. Like I said, a year away at the middle school was rewarding, but feels good to be walking these halls again with the West Deptford High School faculty and staff and administration, and along with these fantastic students that we do have. It's just this is the little bit of normal that we needed, and hopefully this thing takes us right into a successful winter and spring for all of our students.
And that'll be a wrap here from the Nest. Your final score, the junior class of 2023-18, senior class 2022-0. Thanks a lot out there, Eagle Nation. We will see you in the winter.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving and have an Eagle night.
I'm here with head coach Riley Thurston. Riley, how you feel?
You know, tough game. I think we did play a good game. I think there's just little things here and there that we could have improved on. I mean, 5 days is a very short time, but that's not an excuse, you know. They just had very good football knowledge, very aggressive. I mean, they just beat us in the end. That's all it came down to. They just played better.
And that was head coach Riley Thurston. We'll have more from you guys soon.
Ladies, great job by you guys tonight. So you can look behind me. The score is 18-0 juniors. What a great game tonight. Malia with 2 touchdowns. Lexi with an outstanding game. Obviously, you have Kelly here doing what she can do, and Ace here almost had a pick, but it's okay. It happens. Lexi, what do you have for tonight?
I think everything that we did in practice, we put it out there and we put it all together and we really showed out.
Malia, end it off.
I think that we did amazing in our team and our coaches were amazing.
And there you have it, class of 2023 with a dub this year. We'll be back next year. Hear it here. Boys, as you can tell, you guys worked very hard this whole week with long practices. You guys had your predictions coming in, high hopes coming in. As you turn around, and it's 18-0 juniors, baby! Boys, how do you coaches feel overall about this game?
We feel fantastic. We're extremely proud of the girls. I mean, they played a heck of a game. A shutout on defense. I think they had 1 first down all game. That's huge.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we played absolutely amazing. We played way above expectations, and I think we did a great job today.
That's right, and then you have it, class of 2023, W 18-0. We'll be back next year, baby.
We want to thank you all for watching from wherever you're watching, your living room, your dining room, your bathroom even. We'd like to thank you, and we hope you join us next year as the class of 2023 takes on the class of 2024. That's all from Sideline Footage. I'm Mike Seddon. Thank you guys for watching.